Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing Teenage Bounty Hunters. This is a series on Netflix. It's a pretty fun series. It's about two teenage girls. They're twin sisters who are basically they live in a very conservative household. They're grown up. They're raised very strict, conservative, evangelical Christian. Their parents are very well to do, so they live like not a strict mansion, but a mansion-like place in Atlanta. So, and they go to a very conservative Christian school, Christian high school. It's very by the Bible, very conservative, hardline values. So, the basic series is based on them. It centers on these two twin girls, and basically one day they're driving in their dad's car, and they crash into a man who turns so the two teenagers are named Sterling and Blair, and then they crash into a guy who turns out he was chasing a bounty. He's a bounty hunter. He's by the name of Bowser. And so of course when they crash, because they're driving their dad's truck, and they're like, oh crap, we have to we're in big trouble. We got to fix our dad's truck. And it turns out, well, after they get to know Bowser, they realize that he needs help with his bounties. And since they're underage, they can't, do bounties by themselves. They agreed to come on as assistant bounty hunters to Bowser. So that's basically what the story revolves around, them to team with Bowser. Also, another good character there named Yolanda, who basically who basically is the bail enforcer who gives him basically what's known as the skips. The people who are skipping out on their bail. She's the one that gives all the leads to Bowser, and to pay him for those bails. So Sterling and Blair go in with Bowser to raise money to help fix their dad's car. And then every episode they basically get involved in bounties. And well, it's not just about bounties. It's also about their school life. And their life, interactions with their family, interactions with so they're trying to balance school and their family life, and also, hunting for bounties at night. So I thought I thought this was a really funny show. It's a good mix of humor, and obviously when they're chasing the skips, or it does get serious at times. So it's not just all for chuckles. But I thought the dialogue in this is very witty. The banter back and forth is really funny, and it's very satirical too, because it definitely does take swipes at evangelical beliefs and very hardline conservative beliefs. In here, because they're at times they're challenged. Because the thing is that the show while they're chasing skips, Sterling and Blair, they're kind of more exposed to the outside world. So they see like, oh, they come across strippers, they come across drug users, they come across gay people for the first time, or non-white people, stuff like that. So in a way, as they're doing that, they kind of get kind of expands their horizons a little bit, and they're like, oh, this isn't so bad as we've been taught, or such a thing as maybe we should take another look at it. So I thought that was really funny and really interesting. And also too, since Sterling and Blair are twins, they seem to have there's moments where they have telepathy back and forth, so they can communicate with each other without the person right there knowing what they're talking about. They can have a full conversation in their minds with each other. I thought it was really funny. So they can kind of like spies. So they just keep everything, if they want to keep things secret just between them, they can. And so, it's also about them, navigating relationships. Like Sterling has a boyfriend, and Blair has a boyfriend, and, they might break up with them and have new relationships. So it's like it delves into the world of these, well-to-do teenage girls and teenagers, most of who are like, they're always on their, phones. It was a technology, and then they go from one relationship to another, very kind of like emotionally unstable. And I just thought it is very, it's very humorous. And I did get a joy of it. You think that, oh, I'm a, I'm certain. If you go into this thinking, oh, I'm a certain age group, I'm not gonna care about teenage girls. Well, it's actually pretty funny, because they do as it goes into their lives, and you also see the prospects of their parents, and then other, like I said, other classmates. There's some classmates they focus on too, and the teachers. So you get perspectives of all different kind of people. And like I said, it's written very smartly. It's definitely got the southern flavor since they're in Atlanta. But I thought it was very funny. I found it very amusing, and the story is very engaging. And in fact, where it left off, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing a season 2 and see what they do with that. I'm definitely interested where they left it. I'm definitely interested to see what happens now. So basically, and so I thought so. And the main actresses, I thought they're very good for their age. They're very talented, and I'd like to see them in more things. Overall, I think the cast itself is really fabulous. The material is great too. So I love to see. Hopefully, Netflix brings it back for another season and see what happens with it. So that's my. So I highly recommend Teenage Bounty Hunters on Netflix. So that's my review, and thank you everyone for joining me. And once again, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much.